And the prophet, thousands of years before Lewis, would say, listen diligently to me, eat what is good, delight yourself in rich food. We have to listen. Verse 3, incline your ear. Notice the pattern. Notice the call. Notice that there's an active listening that's required. Incline your ear and come to me. Hear that your soul may live. So, for instance, the most obvious covenant that we would know, really the only one we would know, is the marriage covenant. And when I get to officiate a wedding, I'll have the bride and the groom stand before me, and they will pledge, they will outline the boundaries of the covenant that they're entering. They will say, for better or worse, meaning that when things get really hard and there's a global pandemic, we do not give up. They'll say, in sickness and in health, meaning if one of them is hurt or is ill, the other one is not abandoning them, not saying, I didn't sign up for this. They're preparing themselves, outlining the details of the covenant that they'll be in, for better or worse, in sickness and health, in riches and in poverty. Whatever it is, they will stay together. And what is so beautiful about this promise, behold, or rather, incline your ear, I will make you an everlasting covenant, my steadfast, sure love for David. What's happening here is that God is saying, when you listen, when you trust, when you enter in, you get to be part of the covenant of God's people. And so here at Rainier Valley Church, and I hope if you are a regular viewer online that you're doing this in your homes, is that we partake in the symbol of the covenant, which is communion. And we remember that Jesus' body was broken on the cross. His blood was spilled so that we can be forgiven, we can be adopted, we can be assured of salvation, that we will be with him, and we will in some way even be like him forever. Resurrected and perfected. That is the boundary markers, the outline, the details for the covenant. By trusting, by listening, we become part of this covenant. The covenant of David, his sure love. That is the promise of Christmas. That is what we celebrate in the coming of Jesus. That the baby in the manger became the man on the cross, that he died in our place for our sins. And it is an invitation to forgiveness and to new life. It is joy, joy, joy. And so how do we respond to this invitation? That brings me to my second point. How will we respond to this? This is not just something to know about, it's something to act on. I remember when I proposed to Crystal, I was so nervous about what she would say.